All right, I got records that go all the way back to 1893. Someday I'll get some older records. Was able to find something off the internet from the NCDC showing some of the summer conditions. I think it was in the summer of 1863 in downtown Wheeling. Well, there's a flood warning. It's been in effect for quite some time. There's been some ice jam flooding apparently on Katina Creek west of Powhatan Point along State Route 148 and not too far from County Road 56. So that'll happen when you get, well, half inch, 3/4 of an inch of rain. You get above freezing temperatures for a 36-hour period, which is what we had. You get a lot of melting and the ice goes downstream. Well, anyway, we're looking at the records. Record high 64 in 1989 and the record low 9 below zero in 1899. My mother's mother was born around that time. There we go with the thermometer readings. We got 25 in Steubenville, 26 Cambridge and Wheeling, 27 Washington, and in New Martinsville. And you look at the winds, steady winds coming in, generally out of the west. Wheeling, Ohio County Airport with 22 miles an hour. And the current wind chills, well, it feels like it's somewhere between about 9 and 15, at least near the river. And wind chill not quite as bad in Morgantown. We did have a wind gust early today, about 8:53, with a wind gust to 46 miles an hour. Well, here's what we've had over the last 12 hours. Not too much in terms of rain. You'll see there were a hint of a rumble of thunder up near Jefferson County early this morning. If you were up that way and you heard a rumble of thunder, or you thought you did, you probably did hear a rumble of thunder. Now we're on the backside of the system. The wind's coming in out of the west, and we're picking up snow, probably enough to coat the ground. Some of the hilltops could have an inch of new snow on the ground by morning. Now we look at the thermometers across the U.S. Not quite as cold as it was yesterday. We're not showing any spots with thermometer readings below zero, but that cold air mass has indeed moved southward. Look at Dallas, Texas right now, 19 degrees. They're colder in Texas again, second day in a row than we are. In fact, this morning we had an incredibly warm 51 degrees around sunrise this morning, and now the thermometers are down into the upper 20s. You can see the cold air going all the way down to Denver. In fact, I think we've got wind chills here too. Yep, look at that. Santa Fe's got an 11 degree below zero wind chill, +5 Dallas, -6 Kansas City, and yes, our wind chills will be dropping as this system moves our way. Here are the watches and the warnings. The light blue shows wind advisories for our area all the way back into the Mississippi Valley. Then we have wind chill advisories all the way down to Brownsville, Texas. Watch out down there. And then we're still looking at winter storm warnings for northern New York and up into parts of New England. There's the storm, and now moving to the north. So, apparently Chicago got their third heaviest snow on record in the last 24 hours, picking up about 20.2 inches of snow. The most snow I think they ever got was 23 back in 1967. And you can see the signs of the upper level subtropical jet here, and then we've got the big low moving up into southern Canada. Here's our predictor, showing the primary low is weakening and the secondary low is developing on the coast. And as you can see, by 4 p.m. tomorrow, hopefully we're going to have sunshine around here. It's a little unusual, but it does look like the winds at the surface and also up around 5,000–10,000 feet are basically going to be blowing out of the west and southwest. There'll be clouds to the north and to the east, but it's possible we may get quite a bit of sunshine for your Thursday. We did get a little sunshine today, but of course it's not doing that now. Then we get into Friday. Friday looks like a pretty good day. There we have 4 p.m., still looking dry. Then we're going to watch this low move up along the coast. A weak low come in from the west. We do expect there'll be some snow around here on Saturday, enough to coat the ground and make it slippery for a little bit. And then we've got another system coming in now, and a much colder air mass coming in as we get into the latter part of next week. Monday may have the high temperature may be set in the morning hours, but it does look like we're going to turn sharply colder Monday night into Tuesday, and that'll be reflected in your 7-day forecast. We got a high of only 25 next Wednesday, a high tomorrow of 26. We're going to try to warm things up. Average high is about 39. And once again, we're going to be a little bit cooler than average. This will be the third month in a row with below average temperatures, I do believe. And, of course, we're now in the month of February 2011. As you know, December was about the 12th or 13th coldest on record, and that record goes back 115 years, so it was colder than most. And, of course, January's been running about 5–6 degrees colder than average as well, and now we're into February.